help, and you go in the room and you're like, hey, what can I do for you? And they look you right in the eyes and just go, help, and you're like, there's nobody home. Never mind.
But when you're there, you're like, it's never for like, hey, come on in and
No, it's never. You're never at a hospital for a good reason.
get some cookies, you know?
You're
like,
not there for the comfortable beds and the food.
definitely not the food.
That's not why people go.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely not the food being served to the patients.
No, fucking.
But
I won't even eat the food.
No,
The only thing I get from the cafeteria at work is coffee. That's it.
that's because you're not working in the cafeteria. When you work in the cafeteria, in the back with the chefs, that food was good.
What is it?
Yeah.
The food that went up to like the special functions, the higher ups, that food was good. That food never gets to anybody except the kitchen staff and the higher ups.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Everyone else gets the meatloaf.
Yeah.
Mystery meat.
Mystery meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Extra bland, no seasoning, because it's got to get served to 10,000 people.
Extra mystery.
Yeah, I don't eat that shit.
Zero meat.
Sometimes I would steal food from the doctor's lounge.
Yeah, that's probably your
and then
best bet.
and then I got yelled at for it. And,
Yeah.
and then I yelled back at the lady. I was like, I saved people's lives.
Fuck you.
I
deserve this donut.
My anesthesia buddy was like, no, you don't. What the fuck are you doing? I was like, shut up. She don't know that.
I could.
Yeah.
A good day
If
was
I had a full stomach.
whenever they had a new bakery that was coming to like get business.
Yes.
And you'd have like 20 feet of tables full of desserts, and everyone in the kitchen's like, well, we gotta test what they're
Of course.
what they're bringing to the table. We gotta make sure they're better than the other guys.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play.
So you're just eating tons of dessert.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna jump to this story. So like there's a movie that's out there. It's called I Care a Lot.
Right.
And it's basically about this woman who started an organization to take legal guardianship over the elderly when they cannot, parentheses, take care of themselves.
Well, isn't there like a whole TV station that takes takes advantage of the elderly? What the hell is that Home Shopping Network? it's literally
It's designed to
take
steal
old
money
people's
from
money.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
all old people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
for
need
sure.
that.
Yeah. Oh,
No, you
of
don't.
course. Of course you don't.
No one is telling you don't need it.
It was the original Amazon.
Yeah.
well,
It was.
yeah.
It was, right? Because now Amazon is geared towards everyone else with a smartphone.
Yeah.
Well, now
Yeah.
you gotta be careful with that fucking controller now, because Amazon, you'll be watching Amazon Prime, the commercial pops up, and then a link pops up on the screen for you to hit a button and buy it.
Wow. Disney
I'm like,
started doing
no,
that too.
I'm not doing this.
On the Disney app.
Yeah.
Now, like before you go into like the Mandalorian, it's like, hey, do you want to shop Mandalorian? Click on this with your remote control, and it takes you right to a shop.
I know, but it's wild that like the commercial you saw, like if you like it, it pops right up on the fucking screen.
Yep.
You hit a button, you order it. It's not like you
Yes.
go to a thing like you order it.
Yep.
Like it fucking gets put.
Instantaneous.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
I'm like, no thanks.
So I Care a Lot is about a woman who had doctors, she had retirement homes, the whole nine, and they would convince courts that they are the good people taking care of these elderly people who may not have anyone to care for them,
Right.
or
Yep.
they have the brain capacity to defend themselves. So they take legal guardianship of all of their assets, all of their money. They make money off of the backs of these people, and they give them the bare minimum, right, to survive. That's really the plan. So the other day at my job, I had a guy who cuts the grass in Palm Beach, and he worked with the ex-property manager where I'm working at now.
Right.
He worked for the family I take care of now for like 20 years.
Right.
So he told me, hey, the guy fell off of a roof, and since then his health has been declining, his mental stability, his regular health, he could barely walk. He's having some personal issues at home.
Usually if you're older like that and you suffer a bad fall,
it's
just
a wrap.
It's all
It's a wrap.
downhill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you break like your hip or something,
Oh yeah.
they never get better.
No, it's
You
it's
just never
it's a
get
wrap.
better.
So he's at home, and the guy that he used to employ, I'm gonna refrain from saying names. Would
Jim.
Let's call it Jim. Yeah.
So
Jim-
gentleman A, who used to work, fell down,
Gentleman Jim A.
got
Jim-
A, and
yeah.
gentleman B used to work with him and is now helping him.
Helping him in the worst
Helping
way
him.
possible.
With a
by
capital H and all the quotations.
taking his credit card, spending money, taking his checkbook, spending money. He signed over a truck, cars, all his assets to himself with this guy's permission, and I say that with air quotes, stealing from him. So, and he's not even taking care of him health-wise. So the man is suffering and like dying in his home. The guy that cuts the grass would go and visit him and take him to breakfast every Sunday, and they would just have a thing. They've been friends for a long time.
Yeah.
He goes to take him for breakfast. He understands, hey, you know, man, you're not doing good. You can't walk. He almost passes out. So he takes him right to the hospital.
Yeah.
That's when he starts finding out, oh, this other guy's been stealing from him. So he comes, he tells me, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk to my boss because I know he's a good guy, and he's helped other people in the past under his employment. That's just how he and his family are. He's like, Nelson, get on the case, find out everything you can. He also calls the CEO in New York, and he's like, you're going to work with Nelson. I want to figure out what the hell is going on. Let's help our friend out and make sure he gets what he needs, and let's stop the bleeding. Let's stop where this money is going.
Yeah.
So we get on the case, and it was like 2 days of back and forth, getting in contact with neighbors and friends and in the hospital. Even first day I get to the hospital, one of his other friends shows up at the hospital with paperwork. He wants to get a POA, power of attorney.
Yeah.
So he's just walking in there. He's like, everybody grab your cameras. We're going right in. This was at the hospital. We're going to get... We're going to get this guy, Jim, to sign all this paperwork. And I'm like, can I read the paperwork? He's like, no, don't worry. This is, I'm doing this for him. He wants me to take care of him. I'm like, well, let me read the paperwork. And he's like, don't undermine me. I'm his friend. I'm here to help him out. I'm not even doing this for me. I'm like, so then you won't mind if I read the fucking paperwork.
Right.
So I take the paperwork, I take pictures, and I scan it, and I send it through AI on my phone. And I'm like, what are the pros and cons of this paperwork? Basically, AI is like, he would control everything. He could sell the house out from under you. This is not a good contract. And it's basically a POA. It is a standard POA. Well, that's what that is. But the guy that's on the hospital bed barely understands who's in the room. I'm not going to have him sign any kind of paperwork. I'm like, I'm sorry.
He legally can't.
Yeah.
If you have a doctor look at him and evaluate him, and he is deemed not alert and oriented, his signature is null and void.
He was in there.
He's considered non-consentable.
He was in there with a urinary tract infection that went to it really
automatically right there with the urinary tract infection. If he signed the documents are null and void, because if he signed it with a urinary tract infection, the number one side effect of the urinary tract infections in the elderly is confusion, disorientation.
Right.
So no,
it was like talking to like a glass wall. You know what I mean?
But the guy just trying to get him to sign the power of attorney is just a dumb fuck. So
right.
He doesn't know that.
But he's also like, everybody grab your cameras. I'm like, no. So I put it through AI. I called the New York office, and we're conferring back and forth, and we're like, no. So now this guy's like, look, I'm here as a favor to him. I don't even want to be here. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to take the paperwork. And he's like, no, you can't have it. My name's on it. I had this legally drawn up. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. So then I just start ripping up papers. And then I'm not even putting them in the regular trash can. I had a lady with me. I'm like, yeah, let's put these in your bag. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, no, I'm going to leave soon, and I can't have you come back and try to have this man sign this paperwork. So we're not doing that today. So I stopped that from happening, went back to the house. The next day, I spoke with the nurses. We were able to get him into a rehabilitation center, which is a whole other story altogether. Rehabilitation centers are sad, dude.
Yeah, and also you got to be careful in there, because some people, like in like elderly places and shit like that, they don't get
they don't get treatment at all.
And some of that is just
bad.
Being in South Florida, there's a lot of elderly places. There's half the communities out here are 55 plus.
This is going to be a sad episode, bro. This is heavy shit.
So I worked.
If you want to be in a good mood, shut your fucking whatever you listen to us on off right now.
This is some real shit.
I've done some deliveries a couple years back where they were delivering beds to, and some of it was elderly places, some of it was rehab places, but it was essentially these old beat up motels where they walked in, they did like a coat of paint, and then they were like basic bed frame dresser for everybody. I'm looking around like, how is this supposed to be good enough to help anybody get up on their feet and move again? Like, this is one step beyond jail cell prison walls. Like there is no hope in this little bit of a,
I've-
and then you're gonna mush two motherfuckers in here at the same time.
Yeah.
No, I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen like horror stories, like
Yeah.
patients that come in from elderly homes and shit.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm looking at the date on the catheter that's actively in them, and I'm like, what? I'm like, this has been in for how long?
Yeah.
Or like people come in with like staples, and like they were just never taken out. Like they
Yeah.
had like surgery, and they had like staples in their knee or hip or whatever, and they're like healed over.
Yeah.
Like in order to get those
Oh
out,
my
you have to
God.
like
Reopen the
Oh,
wound?
dude, you have to fucking. Like you have to apologize, and then like you're digging these staples out of this old
Oh,
person's
God.
leg, and they're just like, ah! It's like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like
This is abuse.
This is terrible, but we need to get these out of your
Yeah.
fucking knee.
Yeah.
Like,
And you're
this is-
too old to be put to sleep without us
Yep.
giving a rigorous testing to see if we can put you to sleep
Yeah.
safely.
and like they're demented, so they're going like they've been in there for years, and I'm like, I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. No, yeah.
They look
yeah,
like
yeah.
they've been in your fucking knee for years.
But they still need to come out.
They still need to come out.
They still need to come
They're
out.
a foreign body in your fucking knee.
I won't call these people nurses. I won't call these people aides at all.
No, they're
they
not.
were like 10 of them at this station. Every bell on the floor was going off.
and they're
They're
desensitized.
fucking sitting there, joking, laughing, playing, not giving a fuck. The person that I was there for, we had a fight with them. He sat soiled for 2 hours before anybody got over there to change him.
I believe it. I fucking believe
And
it.
this is with actively going back and forth. And they're like, yeah, we got one person and, she's currently busy. But I'm like, there's 9 of you here. Like, one of you want to get up and help out? Like, nope,
No,
sorry.
because the low totem pole person is who they'll send to clean everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, they try to push that a lot of the times on the PCA, and like it's just.
One person and
Yeah.
30 individuals in beds.
You get to they give like 6-7 patients to one person,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's just you become desensitized. Like you work around like the people that are like crazed all the time, the people screaming, call bells going
Mm-hmm.
off, and like all of a sudden like it became weird. Like
Yeah.
at first I was traumatized
Yeah.
from being in that environment, and then all of a sudden you get to like the environment where you get people going, ah, fucking help, I'm dying, and you're just like fucking eating a sandwich. You're like,
yeah, all right.
this is the way
is
the
normal.
waves. This is the way the waves go.
There was a every time
It's
I had
wild.
every time I had to
It's
walk
wild.
back and forth from the room to like an elevator. Number one, the smells in that place were horrendous.
Oh, you walk by a room with C. diff, you'll never forget it. You'll never forget it. Ever.
But like they had people in
Forever.
wheelchairs sitting in the hallway, like just like slumped over, medicated, making sounds.
Which hospital was this? You don't have to rat nobody out, but
2300. Shit, it's right by Palm Beach Gardens.
oh, okay. Yeah.
I'll get the name of it for you.
All
here.
right, cool.
And,
I was gonna say.
and it was bad.
I think, I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it was really bad.
Not all medical facilities are created equal.
No.
put that
2300 Village Boulevard.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Just making,
Yeah.
just making sure.
And they said that this was like the third best option in the area, that the other two were already taken. This was the last bed in this place. So we really had no choice because they were essentially kicking him out of the hospital.
Yep.
They couldn't get him out, but as soon as they found a bed, they're like, we got to get him out. You know,
Yeah.
we're going to move him into a bed because we have to make space here. And
No, it's also
luxury it was not.
Some of that is also a liability thing, is why they want to get you out quickly. Because even sometimes it's like as soon as they roll past this threshold door, if something happens, now it's on that department.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to move him along.
Yeah, and I'm going to say this. Like, I knew the man. I do not like him.
Yeah.
No, I don't like him. I think he's an asshole person.
And you're going to bat for him though.
I'm going the extra mile because it's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
He's being abused. He doesn't have his wherewithal. It's just not right, and he has no one to defend him. So it's a funny situation where I'm in a room like defending a man who, like, 2 years ago when I worked with him, I'm like, this guy's a dick. But it really is. It's legitimately the right thing to do. So my feelings aside, it's like,
You can only hope that someone will do that for you one day.
Yeah. But it is a sad thing. Like, as I'm walking by these people in the hospital, like, they're actively trying to grab you. It's like one of those zombie scenes where, like, and I'm like, I'm so sorry, ma'am. Have a good day. I really have to get back in the room. I apologize.
The demented people throw you off though, because I've been in room like you have patients that are like going help, and you go in the room and you're like, hey, what can I do for you? And they look you right in the eyes and just go, help, and you're like, there's nobody home. Never mind. You don't need help. You're fucking you're just But they do that all day. They'll lay there in bed and help max volume.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean? And like it.
It tugs at your soul.
Yeah. And each time you go in, you have a fucking either the same conversation or a different.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
And the sun goes down and they start sundowning and they're fucking sprinting through the hospital.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God.
Yep.
That is like when you see an old lady run by you in a gown with her ass out, you're like, where am I? Like running full fucking speed where you're like, her legs are going to break.
Yeah.
You're like, this
Doesn't
is a
matter.
nightmare.
Because they don't even
this
remember
is a horror
enough.
movie. This is a real life horror movie.
They don't even remember enough that they're old. They're like, I'm in full sprint mode.
Yeah. You're like, dum, 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 and there's like a trail of shit. You're like, oh,
no,
this is my job.
no.
Fuck. like, someone should clean that up. Wait a minute. That's me. Fuck. No.
It's a wild thing to have seen and be a part of, but I do know this.
Yeah.
I will be jumping out of a plane without a parachute before I ever get put in a home like that, dude. It is wild.
Me and Shay have like a clause where like if one of us ends up like brain dead or whatever, where we might have to end up in a home, like we have to kill the other one.
Yes.
Like we have to kill the other one. We said we're gonna kill you.
Yes.
Like, we're not gonna let the wife,
Yes.
wife, whatever
Nope.
has no power.
No.
We are going to kill
Yes.
the other one.
Yes.
I've given Shay full permission to, like, if he can't get a gun into the hospital, just sneak
Smother.
like a water bottle in with gasoline, dump it on my bed, and just burn me. Fucking like, put it like, ask for extra blankets. Hey, he's cold. Put all the blankets you can on me, so as much flammable
Get
shit.
some kindling. Get some
Dude,
kindling.
just
yeah,
dump it all over me and burn me in the bed, and then wedge the door shut. Like fucking keep them out while I burn.
Man,
Like,
but I tell you, if you ever want to fuck up your day, visit one of those places.
oh yeah, it'll yeah. Well, I'm like traumatized from when I was a kid. My mom thought this was a good idea. So one year, like the family was like, let's go Christmas caroling. My grandpa was all in on it, you know. Let's go around to these homes with these people in it, and let's fucking sing to them. Well, I'm a kid, bro. Like, I'm a little kid. I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'll go sing Silent Night. I don't fucking know.
Right.
So we go around to these old homes,
Metallica version.
bro, dude. We go in and like some people were like clapping. They're with it. They're happy.
Right.
They're happy to see kids like and whatever going in
Yeah.
there and singing like Christmas carols. But then, like you go in like some people's room, it's like an old lady, like scary as fuck, like in this wheelchair, and she's like, "No, get out!" And like you're like, you know, as a kid, you can't even sing. You're just looking at her like, like, you know, like, and like your mom's like, "Say it, say it." I'm like, like, she's fucking terrifying.
It's like the lady from
and
the
she's
Goonies.
like thrashing at you. She's like, get out, get out. I'm like, let's get the fuck out. Like she doesn't want to sit
She
here.
doesn't want us here. We should
Yeah,
go.
I'm like, that lady is scary as shit. Like if she gets out of that chair, I'm really gonna shit my pants. Like let's get the fuck out of here. Like so, like I was traumatized.
Yeah.
Like I remember like the next year, my mom was like, "You want to go Christmas caroling?" You're like, "No,
No, that's a hard
I
pass.
don't want to go Christmas caroling
No,
again.
fuck that shit.
Never again." You know, so you're right. There's places, a lot of those places, they're fucking sad. They're devout of any joy. Like
Oh,
it's
man.
like, ugh.
You have to find the smaller run places where it's like, oh, we only have 10 beds.
Right.
We only have 12 beds. Like where it's like
More dedicated.
almost like a rebuilt home design. So it's like a smaller staff, and it's like each person that's there helping everybody. So it's like it's a controllable sized environment.
Yeah.
It's that, or you have 24-hour nurse at the person's home.
It is complete lack of compassion,
'Cause-
though, in the eyes of these aides.
I mean, some of
Yeah.
these homes that I've done deliveries to, it was like 300, 400, 500 beds.
right.
Where it's like there's so many people here.
There's probably people dead in rooms and they don't even know.
Like
Yeah.
you lose track
Yeah.
of the amount of people. Like
But that
there's
bill's gonna come.
there's a disconnect
gonna come.
between the staff and the people they're taking care of, because there's so many people they're taking care of. It's not like they know everybody's name.
No.
It's like you learn the person's name because you're having that many issues
They'll
with them.
refer to you as a room number.
Exactly.
Go
So
clean 205.
Right.
it's just too many people to be trying to take care of, and too much staff. You lose the actual like human connection in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's evident and it's wild. But like, even when I'm talking to the ladies, I was trying to be very nice and respectful, and I'm like, hey, listen, come on, can we get somebody in there? Like, I'll assist. Just let's, can't lift a dead weight grown man off of a
Yeah.
bed or whatever the case. And yeah, we'll get there when we get there. He got there with no clothes. and a gown. And I gave everybody my numbers at the first place and at the second place and call me, da-da-da-da-da. Had no idea he had no clothes when they transported him. Get there to see him the next day, and he's like, I have no clothes. I'm like, what? Where's your clothes from the hospital when you came? I have no clothes. They left him sitting there in a Depends, zero clothes for hours. It was like 1 o'clock when I got there, and I'm like, I go to the station. I'm like, what the fuck? They didn't even have They didn't have my number on the board, like you have the number on the board.
Yeah.
They put the number of the guy next to him in the room on the board. They're like, every time they kept calling me all day today. The guy's like, it's my number on the board. I'm like, your number? He's like, I look at the board. I'm like, it's supposed to be my number on there. He's like, yeah, they keep calling me, and I keep telling him I'm in the room with him. I'm in the room with him. So then I go to the front, and I'm talking to the lady, and she's like, yeah, we got to get maintenance in there to change the number. I'm like, I think you're misunderstanding me. There's a whiteboard that has a number that you call when this man needs something, and it's not my number. It's the other guy. Yeah, we got to get maintenance in there. I'm like,
You'd be surprised.
It's like grab a napkin,
You'd be surprised.
grab a marker, go change the number.
I'm gonna go change the number.
but yeah. So in other news, sunshine, rainbows.
Nah, man, that's
It's sad.
yeah, that's what a lot of things you're saying. It's like fuck, like this goes on in the medical world, sadly. Sometimes.
Yeah.
You would think,
It's like-
especially in South Florida, with such
High volume.
a high volume of older people, there would be a level of higher proficiency in taking care of and building these facilities, and it's just a higher level of neglect because they're just trying to rob people of the money in some of these places. They're just trying to give them the minimum amount of care and maximize the amount of money they're taking
And
off
push 'em
each
out.
person. That's like what you see with the reverse home loans, where it's like that's just a predatory way of taking somebody's house out from under them when they're desperate for money.
Right.
Right.
Well, everything's a fucking business. It's like even like rehab, drug rehabilitation, like Florida, it's a business.
Oh yeah.
They love it. Like
Yeah.
when you're coming down here to get clean, they love it.
Yeah,
You know,
they keep you for 3 months, kick you to another place, and then they restart it again because
hit you with some Suboxone.
they get paid per bed that's full.
Yeah.
Shit. And is there places that you can complain about this stuff?
I mean, yeah, but it's like
It doesn't really do anything.
yeah, it's sadly it's all become a business. Yeah, drug rehabilitation, the elderly homes, because it's a whole business taking care of them. Like people are going to get old. They're going to need help. People aren't going to care about them. So
Yeah.
Like I went to the first place. There was-
hospitals in itself, like you would think,
Yeah.
like the sole mission of this place is to help people. There are aspects of it where you're like, wow, this is a business.
Yeah,
This is a
people
business.
neglect to realize most hospitals are a private business.
right.
Yeah.
They're privately owned and they're there to make money. They're not
Keywords for profit.
yes.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
as
Profit.
much as you have tons of people and they're doing the right thing and wanting to help people, I mean, I don't know if too many doctors that got into being a doctor just because I want to make money. It's generally I want to help people. Then
Yeah.
years and years and years of just that beating down of your consciousness in the for-profit side of it, where it just becomes
You want to make money.
Yeah.
You start doing things to make money. You start like tweaking things. Like,
So what's fucked up is there were 2 facilities in this parking lot. Facility where we were, and this beautiful facility to the left. So like when we got there, I'm like, oh, it's got to be this one. So we park, we get out because there's no signage, of course. Get in there and we're like, hey, we're looking for so and so, and they're like, oh, you're probably talking about next door. We don't have that person here, and we're like, damn. It's nice. The lady's like got a sign that says free hugs.
Yeah.
She really did want hugs though. She was like, with me and the other guy that were there, she's like, see, free hugs. Anybody want to? I'm like, no. Good on the hugs. And
nah, she works at the expensive private place.
she's like, yeah, she's got free hugs to give.
Yeah.
Bring those free hugs
Yeah.
next
You
door.
gotta go to the next place. Latoya's at the front. Fuck you want?
Yeah, free nut punch.
That's exactly.
Free nut punch.
Free dick kick.
Free dick
Step
kicks.
right up. Kick you right in your fucking dick.
All right, so let's change the subject because what do we
impossible.
got in positivity?
There's not. Well, the only thing positive is I don't know when the fuck this comes out. What is it, the 18th? 18th? Yeah, it's the 18th.
Yes.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms comes out tonight. New Game
What's
of
it
Thrones
about?
show.
What's it about?
It takes place 100 years before The original Game of Thrones.
Okay.
And it's
All
the
right.
story of Sir Duncan the Tall, who is the most famous hedge knight in the history of Westeros.
Nice. Okay.
So he was just known as a tall guy. And he
Was
apparently-
there a Sir Ian the Small?
I don't know if there was.
That would be great.
Yeah,
I would watch that one. I would watch that one.
I don't know if there would. I don't know if there was a. I know. Sir Duncan the Tall was.
He's the main character.
Yes, it's the story. that's-
Targaryen?
No, he's a regular hedge knight. He
Okay.
like starts out as like trying to rise up through the tournaments and become famous. And like it's the story of him and his squire and how he became
A Knight's Tale.
well, it's how he became essentially. But like the Targaryens are in it. Like the
Yeah.
Targaryens are in power at this time. This isn't when Baratheon took over the country. So it's
Seems good.
Yeah, and the bad guy in it is supposedly like he's one of those Targaryens that came out like all fucked up. So like he believes he's a dragon. Like he thinks he's a living dragon.
Great.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's got a really good villain in it apparently, and George
playing
R. R.
the
Martin. I'm not sure. I don't even know the name of the fucking actor who's playing Sir Duncan. But
Okay.
George R. R. Martin went to the set. He talked to all the actors and shit, and he said that they did a great job. He's like, it felt like when I was on set. He said, it's like I walked into my book. He's like, and everyone they cast in the roles, he's like, it was like my characters jumped out of the book.
Cool.
He's like, so I'm very happy with this going forward. And he's like,
Yeah.
I think people are going to enjoy it. So.
Okay. All right.
Then he went on to say that he has no plans for anything to finish Winds of Winter, like if he dies.
Really?
The dude's like
He's
walking,
like, I'm just done.
He's like walking with a cane and like waddling and
Yeah.
shit. He looks like shit.
Yeah.
And then he proceeds to tell the fans and shit. He's like, oh yeah, like there's nothing in place for anyone to finish. So if he dies right now, that's just it.
It's done.
Yeah.
You never know the end.
It's like, yeah, I'm not passing this along to somebody
No,
else.
he has nothing in place for. No one can even legally finish it.
So
It's
I got
over.
an idea, man. We need to reach out to George R. R. Martin.
We have to wait for his mind to slip.
The
a little
three
more.
of us,
Then we
right?
take it, yeah.
We get a POA. We go over there. We're like, we want Game of Thrones, and we can write it.
Yeah, we
I
could.
can write the Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You can write a Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
why not?
Yeah.
Full frontal male nudity. And, you know,
Every episode, like,
Yeah.
you know what? Make it a part of the opening credits.
Yep.
take-
Crippled zombies.
Swinging.
A bunch of brand zombies.
No, every episode.
Quick, up the stairs.
I mean, every episode they would kill a Bran. That would be my episode. Just like bring Bran back to life and kill him again.
Oh no, they killed Kenny.
Yeah. You know what? Bring Hodor back to life too. They're like, is that Hodor? And that Bran yet? Put him in a room. Burn him.
Bring back Prince Oberyn. We'll bring back what's his name? Pedro Pascal with no
Yes.
eyes.
Is this
Yes,
supposed
just-
to be
just
the
the
last
neck.
book?
This one. Wait, Winds of Winter is technically. I mean, it might be the last book. Yeah.
I mean, there's enough written where you could just take it all, feed it into AI, and go finish this last 10% that this man is not done.
It's like end this story, but with more sex.
Yeah. Even
People read it. People
even
read it.
AI would be like, I can't do this. All the brothers are having sex with their sisters. The moms are having sex with their
Yeah.
dads.
Clean this up.
Like, this is not okay.
Clean this up.
Is this human society? And then the fucking computer would commit suicide. AI suicide. Like,
Or it would
cannot
launch-
compute. Does not
It
compute.
would launch Skynet.
Launch Skynet right then and there.
Take
Be
us-
like,
take us all out.
You guys don't deserve to live. Is this
So
what
who
you
the-
do?
Who the fuck wrote
What
this?
the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong with you
They
people?
would send a Tesla to George R. R. Martin's house to have him get in and then just fucking crash it into a wall.
180 miles an hour right into a fucking wall. Problem solved.
Like,
Problem
this human does not need to live. But,
that's-
yo, who's that in the back? Rob Zombie.
Speaking of Rob Zombie just announced another tour this summer.
No, thank you.
And he's coming here in August.
I can't support Rob Zombie.
I have
he
to.
has bodies in his basement.
Listen.
100%.
He had a good show last time.
Listen,
I'm going again.
Of course he did. He prays to the devil.
This time, speaking of praying to the devil,
Lucifer's in his back.
speaking of praying to the devil, he's the other person on the tour with him is Marilyn Manson. So
Jeez.
it's gonna be a good show.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. August.
No, it is
the
not.
first
gonna be a
night
good
is
show.
August 20th, and it's here in West
Oh,
Palm.
oh my god!
I am so excited.
They probably open it up with midget wrestling.
No, the opening act is the Who, that Mongolian band.
Oh,
yeah, bro.
nice.
I know. I tickets.
That
as soon as
is-
tickets come out, I'm opening.
That is a weird lineup.
It is the Who. Orgies on it too. Remember them?
Yes.
How
Oh,
do
oh,
I feel?
They've been.
Yes.
I
That
haven't,
fucking song.
yes.
yeah, I haven't heard
One
them
hit wonder?
since that song.
They're
Yeah.
doing
Blue Monday was the name of the song.
Yeah, they're gonna do a version of DMX to do Damien with Marilyn Manson on the show too.
Well,
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
I
they're gonna reanimate him
I wouldn't be necessarily
through Rob
surprised.
Zombie's God, Satan.
From what I heard, like Marilyn Manson supposedly he's not
himself.
strung out on drugs anymore. So I heard he's sounding better than he has in the last couple years. Because the last time I heard him,
Bad.
fucking rough.
Yeah.
He was so fucked up on stage he couldn't even remember his lyrics.
Damn.
But the last time I heard Rob Zombie, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
Right.
Like that dude's like 5 feet tall, swinging his fucking dreads around.
Yeah,
in
bro.
the
When you
Florida
drink
heat,
the blood
in
of
the Florida,
babies,
in the Florida heat with pyrotechnics.
When you drink the blood of babies, you're fine, bro.
If he's drinking baby blood, he still looks like shit. Don't get me wrong, he looks like he climbed out of a dumpster.
Right,
And
but that's on
heard,
purpose.
from what I heard, he stinks.
Yes,
My one boy took
Like
a picture
death.
with him. Like he got real close, took a fucking picture of him. He's like Rob Zombie. He's like that stinky motherfucker. He's the stinkiest fucking dude I ever.
Well, I
been
mean,
around.
also
So.
if he just got off stage,
His wife's hot, but he's stinky.
It's probably a part of his persona. And then he goes home, he puts on a Cartier sweater, some khakis, he closes the shades, he wears his monocle,
Yep.
he sips his fucking tea and bourbon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like somebody comes to the door, he's like, quick, babe,
Yeah.
throw dirt on me. Put some mascara on.
I was just impressed when I saw him how much energy he put into his show.
Coke, yeah.
Like
Heroin. Yes.
the heroin would definitely dumb it
Bro,
down.
all of that shit, that'll give you life.
Will it?
Yeah.
Heroin gives life.
Rob Zombie is the prime example, bro. The fuck are you talking about?
Listen,
You're telling me he hasn't sacrificed something in his life?
Maybe, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Once a week.
Listen,
Once a week. And they're not just chickens. He's moved up.
I hope he does it at the show. that'd be so much worth the price of my ticket price.
He's like, I'm going to bring back Ozzy Osbourne.
I'm definitely gonna be there. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Can't wait. Can't fucking wait.
Just make sure
That's
you
two
don't.
tickets.
Just
That's
make sure you
two
don't.
concerts I have
Do
now that I
not
need to
accept any free backstage passes. You're
Oh,
not
dude,
coming home.
I'm
You're
definitely
not coming home.
Definitely accepting backstage.
No, you're not coming home.
I want to meet Marilyn Manson.
Listen, if they give you a free backstage pass, please GPS me your location.
No, man. I'll fucking live chat you live. I'm here with Marilyn Manson.
He's last minutes. Here, Marilyn Manson. They said something
man.
about goats, but it's on the level.
It's good. They're good people.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are.
Yeah, that's whatever.
I want access to his basement. I want access
Not-
to all his properties.
Why? You trying
Rob
to get
Zombie?
you trying to get in the sign of POA? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm just saying, if I'm the United States government, that's the motherfucker I'm looking at.
Nah.
Yeah.
He's too out in the open. You got to worry about
Exactly.
You got to worry about the guy that's too squeaky
It's
clean.
the best disguise. It's the best disguise. The best criminals are the ones that hide across the street from the police station. They don't get caught for years.
True.
You hear these stories all the time. It's fucking wild. You know, they're like, yeah, so I lived across from the guy that I shot. And, they couldn't find me. I'm like, isn't that the first place the cops should be looking?
At least in the neighborhood. At least
What are
like-
these guys, ICE agents?
you get a pass.
Bro. Okay, I don't want to get political, so I'm not going to say anything other than, have you seen the videos that they're using to attract ICE agents?
No, but they're very fired.
Dude,
They're
they're
fired.
basically like, join Halo, join the Resistance,
Dude,
play
it works.
Gears of War.
It
Like,
works.
it's like, do you guys like Minecraft? Here's a gun. Like,
Bro.
what the fuck?
Have you ever heard like any of the fucking like the mantras from like Warhammer? They should use those. They should use the Imperium of Man
it's
from
it's
Warhammer.
better than that.
I would join.
They are using the same mantras that the KKK use, like word for word, verbatim.
Well, they're not
to
as-
get ICE agents. I swear to God, I'm not making it up. Like, I looked into it and I'm like, that's fucking wild. That's fucking. I will show you.
But
these
at
videos.
least the KKK is not tough, you know.
Neither is the ICE agents.
But like the Imperium of Man, that would make me want to fucking
Dude,
round up some brown people.
it was, bro. It's they're like, here's $50,000. Want to get brown people? Okay.
Goddamn right I do.
They're like, yeah.
What about tuition reimbursement?
Yeah.
You know?
Funnily enough,
You got
they're
a sign-on
not.
bonus?
They're not sending these videos to Brooklyn. You know what I mean? They're not putting these in the hood. They're like, hey, Iowa.
Listen, you gotta go where the
Life's
congregations
got you
are.
down.
You
Life's
gotta
got
go
you
where the
down.
congregations are.
Life's got you
Whole lot of fucking Somalis
Like,
up there.
holy shit, you motherfuckers. They're like, we're not targeting.
Why are all the Somalis going to Minnesota? That's a complete opposite climate.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Complete fucking opposite climate.
That is exactly where you hide from the police across the street from them, bro. They're in Minnesota making that money.
But like, they obviously didn't look at the geography of the United States when they fucking went there. Like, yo,
Hell
let's go to
no.
Minnesota. No.
Hell no,
No.
they didn't. Hell
It
no,
doesn't
they
get negative 20 in Somalia. Like, no.
Fuck, man. I'm just saying, like,
It's not the place to hide.
yo, watch one of those videos. And I'm telling you, you know what? Here's a better idea. Watch those videos with like 10 of your friends and just look for the guy that's like, hell yeah. You're like, that's who they were targeting.
I'm afraid it'll be me. I'll change my career.
And on that note, thank you for joining us.
I'm the new sergeant in the ice unit.
Oh, yo, Ian walks in. He's like, all right, everybody, matching scarves and blindfolds.
I walk in like fucking Fallout power armor.
Why do all of our handcuffs have pink fur on them?
Why does ice have power armor? What's going on here?
It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. Oh.
Welcome to Florida.
Well,
Sorry.
Florida. Yeah. We had to end on a better note than what we started off
It's
with.
kind of hard to fucking,
It was wild.
mistreating the elderly.
Yeah.
What's this today's episode sponsored by Depends? Like, what the fuck? What the hell?
Oh, this episode stressed out.
We like an old